You have tried everything to get her back, now do what works. You've tried everything to try to get her back. You've tried reasoning with her. You've even tried reasoning with her friends and family, but no amount of talking or apologizing or promising that things will be different will help you to get her back. The sad but honest truth is that usually once a woman makes up her mind about breaking up with a guy, they can become rather stubborn and resistant to any sort of logic. Promises fall on dead ears, and any attempt to get her to come back to you by being nice and understanding will only tend to make matters worse. So, what can you do to get her back, and is it possible to get her back? Yes, it is indeed possible to get her back. It happens every day. Couples get back together every day in every country on this planet. Keep this in mind when you have those moments when you think that all hope is lost. All hope is not lost, and you definitely can get her back if that is your desired. So, what can you do to get her back? As I said before, no amount of talking things over or calling her or apologizing is going to get her back. As a matter of fact, anything that you might think of doing to try to get her back is probably a bad idea. Check out your track record so far and ask yourself what the score is. Anything and everything that you might logically think would work to get her back isn't going to work. This means that if you have an urge to call her, you should stop and not call her. If you get the bright idea that you should send her flowers and a poem, stop and resist the urge to send her those flowers. Save your money for flowers after you get her back, okay? If you think that writing her an email or a text message to check up on her might open the doors of communication, stop and put that thought right out of your head. These things will only annoy her right now and drive her further away from you and kill any chance that you might have of ever getting her back. Take some time and let the dust settle. Yes, time is of the essence and the window of opportunity is rather small, but this is a necessary part of the plan that will ultimately lead you to the day when you will get her back. This time is necessary to allow her to get past the breakup and all the things that were said and done since she broke up with you. Soon all the bad memories will fade a bit, and in time she will be more receptive to talking with you and even seeing you. While she is spending time alone and processing everything from your breakup, you should get busy doing two things. You need to get yourself back together both physically and emotionally, and you need to come up with a plan to get her back. You need to gain control over your emotions so when you do see her you don't fall apart and do a repeat performance of what she has seen so far since the breakup. Physically, you should pull yourself together and start eating right and exercising so you look your best when that day comes. As far as coming up with a plan to get her back, you are going to have to resort to playing dirty, I am afraid, if you ever hope to get her back. If being nice and heaping loads of attention upon her isn't working, then you should think of being a bit more cool and keeping your distance a little bit. If apologizing doesn't work, then saying that you're sorry should never come from your mouth for a very long time. Read up on human psychology and learn how to use reverse psychology and psychological hot buttons to bring about the outcome that you desire. And if you feel even the least little bit weird about using psychology against her, trust me, women do this type of stuff all the time. Of course, they call more politically correct terms like flirting or persuasion. So don't even give it a second thought.